Alright, so 1 minute wisdom from the Rebbe for today. So we see the idea of Chanuka and Purim, that even though they both have the idea of Pirsumei Nisa, publicizing the miracle, there's a big difference between them. By Purim, it's all about Bereiv Am Hadras Melech, making big gatherings to be able to read the Megillah together, to be able to give Shalach Manos one person to another. It's all about dealing with other people and making a big excitement. Opposed to Chanuka, even though there's the idea of lighting menorahs in public, but the main mitzvah which is done by a single person is with his family, quietly in the home. As we see that the Friedrich Rebbe said that he wasn't happy when there was other members besides the family members there when he was lighting menorah. Now what's the difference between the two? Seemingly, why are they any different? So the explanation is that the difference between Purim and Chanuka is that Purim were celebrating the idea of the wine. The original decree became because the Jewish people were drinking wine by the meal. So too their salvation came through the meal which included wine. And that's why the idea, the obligation of Purim, is that a person has to drink wine until he's fully intoxicated. The idea of Purim is fully about wine. As opposed to Chanuka, we're celebrating the idea of oil. Oil is the idea which how we were saved, and that's what we praise God for the entire Chanuka. Now the difference between wine and oil is that wine is something which causes a person to be more revealed. Something which causes a person to make a big commotion. As opposed to oil is something which is quiet. It's separate. It's removed. As you find that when you put oil with other liquids, it always floats to the top. And that's the difference between the two. Purim is all about the excitement of the wine. As opposed to Chanuka is quiet, like oil. And this is the difference between Chanuka and Purim in general. Like we see that the difference is that Chanuka is about the spiritual, as opposed to Purim is about the physical. When you burn something, when it's something which is something coarse, it makes a big noise when it's burning. As opposed to when it's something which is quiet, refined, it doesn't make a big noise. So too Chanuka, we use oil, something which doesn't make a big noise. And the whole idea of Chanuka is about the spirituality. Obligation of Chanuka, you're not allowed to have enjoyment from the menorah. It's not about enjoyment. It's just being spiritual and celebrating with God. As opposed to Purim, the obligation is that you have to give Shalach Manos to physical foods, and foods which are ready to be eaten right now. It's all about the actual physicality, as we are saved physically as well. And the lesson for us is that it's not only about Purim and making a big commotion of everything that you do, sometimes you need to serve God yourself quietly. And through you being a real, honest, sincere Jew yourself quietly, you're able to make a very big Pirsumei Nisa as well. L'chaim, l'chaim.